it has been a tough few weeks for Washington Husky fans with the departure of Kalen DeBoer, the NFL players, and the players hitting the transfer portal. But they land Jedd Fisch and possibly one of the most exciting quarterback prospects in the 2024 class in DeMond Williams. Talk about it after the stinger. Before we talk about DeMond Williams and Jedd Fisch in this Washington Huskies offense, hit the like and subscribe button if you guys like what we're doing here at Campus 2 Canton. We're trying to get to 3,000 subs as quick as possible. We don't have that support of CBS, NBC, ESPN. We have you guys. DeMond Williams. I absolutely love this kid. He is an extremely fun player to watch. So he's listed at 5'10", 180. I don't know that he's actually 5'10", 180, but he is electric. And when I say electric, I mean electric all around. An electric arm, electric legs. He is very much a pass-first quarterback. But what he can do with his legs is going to challenge some defenses. He can make you miss when he gets into the open field when running the ball and just has that quick burst and is very elusive as well. But overall, he is very much a pass-first quarterback. He knows how to maneuver in the pocket. He seems to enjoy it. When he gets those free rushers coming up the middle at him, he's able to get out, flush out of the pocket, throw off platform. He has throws from multiple different arm angles and can fire it again all down the field. He can challenge all three levels, and he knows how to throw with velocity and accuracy to all three levels as well. And he doesn't lose any velocity going deep, which is a big thing for these guys who challenge down the field. Is you're a little bit worried they may lose some of that velocity as the ball goes further and further down the field. He does not. If he was not 5'10", we might be talking about one of the kids that is the best in this class. But I think because of his size, people will kind of doubt him a little bit. And I want to talk a little bit about his stats. In high school, by the way, beat Dylan Raiola and Malachi Nelson. I understand that he didn't play up against them technically, but outdueled them in Arizona. Played for, I believe it was Basha High School, just an absolutely incredible player. Yeah, Basha High School. So his stats. This is going to be fun, guys. Last year as a senior, 3,250 passing yards with 34 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. A 34-3 touchdown to interception ratio. Incredible with a 76% completion percentage. Also ran for 1,136 yards with 20 rushing touchdowns. As a junior, 68% completion percentage, 2,339 yards with a 23-1 touchdown to interception ratio, and added 764 yards on the ground. This is the guy for Jedd Fisch in this offense. If anybody watched Arizona last year and saw what they were able to do with Noah Fafita, think even better Noah Fafita. And I love me some Noah Fafita, but DeMond Williams is even better. And we know that this Jedd Fisch offense can really get going. So Arizona and UCLA have been his two main head coaching stops. 2021 was by far his worst season for all of these. We're in a pass in neutral or early down. So in those first, second downs, he passes over 56% of the time with UCLA and both his Arizona years in 2022, 2023. 2021 was the one down year where they went 1-11. Kind of makes sense. We'll talk about that in a minute. But pass explosiveness and pass success rate, we're just going to talk about those 3 years where he really got it going. 2022, 2023, and 2017 with UCLA. Pass explosiveness at a 1.5 all the way up to a 1.9. All right? And then a pass success rate of 45 to 50%. Last year, 2023, with Noah Fafita, that 50% mark. Jedd Fisch knows how to run an offense. And on top of that, he knows how to rebuild a program. When he took over for Arizona, 1-11. The next year, they had 5 wins. Last year, they go in, incredible season, beat Oklahoma in the bowl game. And we're talking about them possibly being the best team in the Big 12. He can do that again here with Washington. Now, things are looking bleak with all the players that have entered the transfer portal. They lose. Obviously, you could argue the best wide receiver core in all of college football last year with Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, and Rome Odunze all going to the NFL. Michael Penix goes to the NFL. Austin Mack transfers out. Will Rogers transfers out. They still had the number 29th ranked recruiting class. Now, some of those players could end up entering the transfer portal. I think Jedd Fisch is going to be able to get them to stay, though, because he's such a good offensive coach. But we've seen all the guys that have entered the transfer portal. It's going to be tough. And year one might be rough for the Huskies. But believe in Jedd Fisch. believe what he can do. And I think Washington is going to be right back as to one of the better teams in the Big Ten, possibly by 2025. But if nothing, Washington fans, even if this year is rough, they're going to have to bring somebody else in the portal at some point for the quarterback class because it is just Demond Williams at this point. And I don't know if they do it in this transfer cycle. There's only a few guys left, none of which I think are Washington football Husky worthy. So they might have to wait till the spring window to see who ends up hitting after possibly losing jobs in the spring. But what I will say, Washington Husky fans, before we get out of here, you have at least one thing to look forward to all 2024, and that is watching the next Kyler Murray play football for you for at least the next 3 years in a fun, exciting offense with Jedd Fisch. You're welcome, Husky fans. Let me know down below what you guys think. Kidding, I'm not kidding. Kyler Murray type player at your quarterback position.